Right, so very quickly in the next 10 minutes, I'm just going to talk about the different forms of energy, right? And what do you need to know here? So I'm sure your school has gone through this, the different forms of energy. So I just want to go through like the common ones, okay? Make sure that we know what they are all about. Alright, let's take a look at this picture over here. Okay, so the very first form, okay, the very first form is heat. So heat energy is light energy, sound energy, electrical energy, kinetic energy, right? Has got to do with movement. Now, if something is not moving, does it have kinetic energy? No. Okay, must be moving, then there's kinetic energy, right? Electrical, I think. Okay, so all these are pretty easy, so I don't have to go through every single one of them. But what I want to emphasize here is potential energy. There are actually 3 types of potential energy. Do you know what the 3 types of potential energy that we learn? 3 potential energy. What are the 3 types of potential energy that we learn in P5? The first one is actually chemical potential. Chemical potential. What a photograph. Here. Okay, now this battery has chemical potential energy. That means there's okay, can you see the chemical energy over here? You cannot. So potential basically means those that's hidden.
Inside the battery.
Inside. You cannot see. You also cannot see what it can do. But when you put it into the torch light, for example over here, and you turn it on, you can see that, hey, this chemical potential energy is converted to light energy. Okay, so this is one type of hidden one, chemical potential. Now what is another one that is hidden, that's also potential? It's called gravitational potential energy. Wow, so complicated. Okay, gravitational potential energy, like that, this picture. Now this ball, which is at the top, has gravitational potential energy compared to if I put it at the bottom. It has more gravitational potential energy at the top as compared to the bottom. So gravitational potential energy has got to do with the height. Okay, like let me give you another example. We are now at level 2. So we have more gravitational potential energy than people eating prata downstairs. My pen here has more gravitational potential energy than the prata downstairs. How come? Because if I just throw it down, the gravitational will convert to kinetic. It will go like whee, you move, right? And then the person eating prata will get hit by the pen and will become sound energy because you'll hear a pyak sound. Okay, right? So that is gravitational potential. Now there's one more potential energy. So far we talk about there's a chemical, and then there's gravitational. There's one more. You cannot see, but you know it's there. Do you know what's the one more? Start with letter E. E. There's one energy that starts with E, and it's a potential. Okay. Do you know? No, this one. Bing. Elastic potential. So it's got to do with springs or rubber bands. Okay, now why is it that this thing is potential? Because if I have a piece of rubber band here, can you see that it has energy? You can't. But what you have to do is you have to stretch it. You got to stretch it. When you stretch it and you release, it will be converted to kinetic energy. So this robot will fly. Okay, when there's enough this elastic potential energy converted to kinetic energy, this thing will fly. Okay, so can you tell me what are the 3 types of potential energy again? What are the 3? What's this? Okay, what's this? What's this? What's the 3? What are the 3 potential energy again?
Chemical potential energy.
Yeah.
Gravitational.
Yeah.
And elastic.
Yeah, elastic. Right? So cute, huh? I have no idea what's this. This is like a rock on a person's head. What is potential? Okay, so why do we call them potential? Because you cannot see it yet until you do something, right? Like chemical potential. Okay, I give you another example of chemical potential, right? Is food. The food that you eat has chemical potential energy. How come? Because when you eat the food, it gets digested and you get the energy to move, right? Okay, so this actually brings me to another point. It's about energy conversion. I have no idea what's this. It's like a big bowl on its head, right? Okay, energy conversion. Let's take a look. So this one. Okay, so this is food convert to movement, because this guy eats ice cream so he can cycle. Because over here there's chemical potential energy. Now when he's cycling, what type of energy is that? Kinetic. Yep. Okay, this is light energy convert to the plant chemical potential. This process is called photosynthesis. Okay, so can you see conversion? Light energy convert to chemical. Why is it chemical? Because the plant has got, the plant is food.
The sun cannot be chemical.
The sun? Very good. Now in the sun, there's also chemical, because it's like explosion going on that gives off light. So we are saying that the light causes chemical, there's a light energy change to chemical potential energy here. So if you go all the way back to the sun, then there's like many layers, many stages. Next one, petrol is chemical potential also, right? You burn petrol, what do you get? The car gets to move. So kinetic. So chemical potential to kinetic. Electrical to thermal, heat. So it's electrical to heat, right? So there's many types of energy conversion. See, so many different types of energy conversion. So what is our favorite energy that we like to use is electrical, because electrical energy can be converted to many forms, right? Like if you look at the TV in front of you or the iPad in front of you, there is electrical convert to light, convert to heat, right? Convert to sound energy. So electrical is the one that we use most of the time, because it's being converted to many other forms. So this in science, PSLE Science, apart from knowing what are the different forms of energy, you need to understand the conversion. Okay, the conversion, that is the most important thing. Okay, conversion, and that's about it. Okay, so tomorrow when you come, I will go through this part, the electricity. Okay, so today what we did is we just covered the energy conversion, right? Okay, so I got a bit of homework for you, right? Which is the reproduction in animals. Just go and try that. Then tomorrow we'll go through that. Okay, so tomorrow is same time. Any question? No. Okay, that's it. See you.